everyone, welcome back to the Chronicles of Humanism, where we explore what happened this week in history and talk about what it has to do with humanism. In case you're not familiar, humanism is a philosophy that looks for ways to solve society's problems and answer life's big questions with reason, science, and critical thinking. I'm Kiwi Callahan. I'm a member of the Secular Humanist Society of New York, and this week we are going to take a closer look at a phrase that most people never really think about. In God We Trust is everywhere because it is the official national motto of the United States. And this week it celebrates its 60th anniversary, which makes this the perfect opportunity to discuss something that humanists love to talk about: the separation of church and state. Why are we talking about this right now? Because this national motto was officially approved on July 30th, 1956 during President Eisenhower's first term. That same day, a separate bill was approved that required In God We Trust to be printed on all U.S. paper currency and coins. And while In God We Trust did appear on some coins as early as the Civil War, it kind of fell in and out of coin design until it was actually required in 1956. By the way, if you have a serious coin collector in your life, you should ask them about this because it's kind of a fascinating little history on its own. But that is a major digression from the topic at hand, so we're gonna just keep moving. Anyway, the number of times that you see In God We Trust everywhere throughout your day would make you think that it was our national motto forever, but nope, it was exactly 60 years ago this year. Before In God We Trust, we didn't technically have an official national motto, although the phrase that appears on the official seal of the United States, E pluribus unum, which translates to out of many, one, was sort of the de facto national motto up until that point. So now for the big question. Who are all these bleeding heart, whiny liberals who want the motto changed, and why do they have their knickers in a twist? Some of the resistance, believe it or not, comes from religious people. Theodore Roosevelt was one who was particularly vocal about it. He took issue with the motto because he felt that printing God's name on money was sacrilegious, and he also felt like the ubiquity of the phrase lessened its impact, which in his mind was pretty close to taking the Lord's name in vain. Most of the opposition comes from non-religious people and civil rights activists who hold that the motto violates the part of the First Amendment that says, "The First Amendment to the United States Constitution prohibits the making of any law respecting an establishment of religion and impeding the free exercise of religion." But there are a lot of people who want to keep the motto the way it is, and their main argument is that since the phrase doesn't explicitly endorse or require adherence to any particular religion, then it's fine. Their contention is that the Founding Fathers intended to prohibit the formation of a state-sponsored church that required its citizens to adhere to its beliefs, like the Church of England back in the day. It was not intended to prohibit the government from believing that there is a God in a general sense. I can see how they got there. From the language of the First Amendment, it's not a difficult leap, but the bottom line is this motto is not all-inclusive. We are a diverse nation of diverse types of faith with a healthy population of people who are completely non-religious too. People have a right to believe in God if they want, and no one has a right to take that away from them. But the government is not a person. It's an entity that is supposed to transcend the qualities of all of its citizens and be a governing body for everyone. Which is why all of us hippie liberals are still whining about it and will continue to do so. If you're interested in finding out how you can get involved in changing this kind of thing, please visit our website at www.shsny.org, check out our events page, and come enjoy life with us. And if you liked this video, be sure to hit that big red subscribe button down there too. I'm Kiwi Callahan, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay curious!